Josh from Buddy Brew Coffee, and today I'm going to be making a Vac Pot. So this is our basic setup. We've got the globe, the funnel, and the filter, the parts of the Vac Pot. I've got fresh ground coffee, freshly roasted fresh ground coffee, a spoon, and a timer is the other thing you're going to need. The filter's got a chain attached to it, so you're just going to drop the filter in, and it's got a hook at the end. So you're going to hook the filter on, it's nice and snug. This is a metal filter. You will find these often done with cloth filters, both very nice, slightly different textures happening there. Basically, I've just created a seal here, and as this water heats up and evaporates, it's expanding into the globe and pushing it up into the funnel where I'm going to brew it. This is a submerged brewing method, and it brews a little bit like a French press. As modern as this looks, it's actually an older brewing method. Think 1830s, not 1930s. The Industrial Revolution, and it's prior to, it's very English as well, prior to it being known as a tea drinking culture, was definitely a coffee drinking culture. So I'm starting to get some water in the brewing vessel. I'm going to turn that heat down just a little bit. So you can see I'm boiling down here, but up in the funnel it's actually not boiling, it's actually maintaining the heat. I'm just giving a little agitation in the water, a light stir, and adding our fresh coffee. I'm going to saturate all of this coffee with a light punch down. You're going to see the coffee raft. Now the natural gases in the coffee are going to keep them afloat. We're going to keep them afloat for about 30 seconds. The heat from the bottom is keeping it nice and agitated. At this point I'm going to break this raft the coffee's been kept up with. I'm going to break it with a stir. Now this stir is going to make the coffee settle at the bottom, and it's going to create a resistance. Once I remove this heat element, the coffee is going to, or the water, the steam in the globe is going to condense and actually suck the coffee through the filter, and that's why it's called a Vac Pot, also called a siphon. Remove the heat, give one more stir to break up this cap. Let me see the coffee coming through there. And as it cools, it's going to start pulling the coffee through. It's going to pull at a slow rate. Again, this coffee is creating a nice resistance for it to slow down how quickly it's going to pull through. At the end of this is going to be a very, very hot cup, and it's also going to be pretty full-bodied, as opposed to maybe a Chemex, which is nice and clean. Most of the fines are filtered out, most of the sediment's filtered out. So this is going to be a little bit full-bodied, a little bit more rustic, but still won't have the sediment that you'll find at the bottom of a French press. Now after all the coffee is going to go through, we're going to start seeing some more gas coming through and some air. And that'll complete our brewing. We're going to break this seal, and it's very warm, so you want to be careful. But I've got a nice flat bed of grounds here. I'm going to move this. And that's ready to serve. And that's the Vac Pot.